Episode 13 of the Clean Sweep. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're out on the drainage. We've got a few jobs to take you around, some that you may have seen before if you've been checking in to our weekly episodes. We're at an undisclosed location in Kent to do some ACO drain work. So this is our first job of the day. Then we've got a tank to empty and a survey and another domestic survey later on for you guys. So let's get started. Episode 13, Clean Sweep. So this particular place we're at the moment, they manufacture plastic parts for a certain industry. What's happened is little plastic pellets get down the ACO drains and it's just blocked over time. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear out a whole run that serves lots of machines, clear all the plastic down, we'll pull it down to us with the jetter and then we'll take it out, get rid of it, and it should allow the water to flow freely. When they have heavy machine usage, it puts out a lot of water and it's spilling out the ACO drains, making the area all wet and unsafe. So shouldn't take too long, but we're just going to run the jetter down now. I think that'd be quicker than trying to do it by hand, and then get it all clear and free flowing. It seems to be flowing good here, so the blockage seems to be at the top end up there. So we'll put the jetter up there and try and pull all the rubbish back to here, and then we'll collect it and put it in the rubbish. That's the plan anyway. So we've jetted along the line. It seems the last sort of metre is probably full of the most debris. So what we're going to do, there is access at the other end. We're going to get a rod, just try and push some of it through, ease it, and then we'll jet it out again and just make sure it's free flowing. But I think we're nearly there. You can see all the plastic pellets come out where we've been jetting. So we'll run down, we'll get the rods down there, and hopefully we're near the end. So there's lots of debris in this line. We've used the standard jetting head, which is that size. We're going to put a heavier one on there now, so it will sink to the bottom and drag a lot of the stuff back. But I mean, look, you know, it seems to be flowing okay here, but at the back end, that's where it's the worst. So we're going to push the jetter up there, turn it back on, and just try and drag as much debris as we can. The local technicians are getting worried about the amount of water, but trying to make an omelette without cracking any eggs. So yeah, we'll push this up there, and then we'll turn it on and see what we can drag back. So we've done a pass with the heavier jetter. It brought a lot more debris back. So we've had a little clean up because the lady's a bit concerned about their water. We've had a little clean up. We're going to put it down. We're going to have to do another pass, and then we'll assess the situation from there. But we're getting there, slowly, but getting there. So we've done a second pass, and that brought back loads of debris. We turned the pressure up on the jetter a little bit. We're probably going to give it another pass. We've got a lot of debris out, so I think hopefully one more pass. The water level at the back end, which was the worst, has definitely dropped, but there's still some debris. So we'll give it another go, and then hopefully that'll wrap up this job. So let's turn it on. Must be nearly done. Not as much on that pass, so that tells us, because we had the pressure up again, that the line's clear. So we're going to have a look and then we'll see from there. It's much better, isn't it? A lot better. It's a lot better now. It was full to the top. It's not even halfway now. So we'll have a tidy round and then I'll see what the client wants to do. Maybe give it one more pass, but we'll see. So let's tidy up. So we've gave the line 2 or 3 passes now. I reckon we've taken about 15 kilos worth of debris out that line. That's going to be it for now. The back end machines, they've got pipes that seem to go into that ACO drain. So that might be causing it to be slow at that particular point, and then it releases after. But I'll mention that to the client. So that concludes this one. A little bit longer than we was hoping for on this job, but we wanted to make sure it was done right. So we're going to pack up and then we're going to head over to our second job, which we were at in episode 10, I believe, 10 or 11. Head back over there, empty a tank and carry out a survey. So let's tidy up and get over there. Job number 2, we're back at Borders Farm, which if you go back and watch episode 11, we come to survey this property. They're going to be doing some development work here, but unfortunately the tank was full. So our client's now approved the cost. We're going to take a load out with the tanker and then we're going to survey this at last. We did have another survey planned for today. Unfortunately, the resident that lives in that property has cancelled that, so we're going to have to pick that one up tomorrow. But let's get a load out here and see what the drain lines look like on this property. So we're emptying this tank now. It's only a small tank, so we'll probably be able to fully empty it with our small tanker. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get our camera out and then we should be able to survey the line. As I mentioned, if you look back at episode 11, it was impassable because the tank was full and the water level was up. But we should be good to go now. I've just checked the manhole, it's totally clear, so we'll go and get the camera and see what condition this line's in. Right, here we go, at last. Oh, swinging the right, baby. Oh, chamber, interesting. So we've just come across another chamber, which is about, according to our reading here, about 6.5, 7 meters in that direction, which is probably where the ensuite connects, because that comes down the other side of the building. It probably sweeps in and connects here. Might be buried. There's nothing certainly visible on the grass or over there, so we'll put it down as a comment, but we'll carry on. There's no reason to stop us or alarm us in any shape or form. There's a lot of build up there. That's just from obviously where it's been full. That is sweet. So we found the second manhole. What we're going to do now was survey down from this manhole to the tank. That looks a perfectly straight run to where that tank is. So we'll survey down that and that'll wrap up this job. Nothing wrong with the line at all. All looks good condition so far, but we'll just check this one. So we surveyed the line. There's a little bit of debris in there, a sweet wrapper. You find all sorts in these drain lines. I've even found money at one point. So nothing to worry about here. There's no broken pipes, there's no fractures, no nothing. The tank just needs a bit of maintenance to be kept on top of so it doesn't get full again. And yeah, that concludes today's episode. We didn't get to the other survey. We're going to get back to that tomorrow. But as always, thanks for checking into episode 13 of the Clean Sweep, and we'll see you guys next week on episode 14.